not you, well, it's you. I thought I'd start out today by talking about something that I really, really don't like. Myself. Oh, you don't even know me. I'm getting old. I'm gonna be 40 in less than a month. Do y'all know what that means? You're young. That means I am only 15 years away from potentially being able to find affordable housing. Senior living, cheap rent, free STDs. Some weird things start happening when you're approaching middle age. Like, I knew that I was going to have more aches and pains. I knew I was going to get gray hair. But nobody told me that at exactly 39 and a half years old, my beard would come in. And I'm getting really self-conscious about it because every time I walk by my Alexa, she advertises a beard trimmer to me. Which is mean. And I'm starting to have these new interests that I never had before. Like, all of a sudden I'm really into birds and gardening. And no matter what kind of music I put on, Spotify just slowly changes it into yacht rock. Which I love. I'm not even mad about that. There's some real bangers on there. You know, I've never really had big feelings about getting old, and I've never really cared too much about it. But recently I've started to kind of not feel great about it. And sometimes, you know, I think I don't have any kids, I'm not married, and I just look at myself in the mirror and I think, man, is this really it? Am I really going to spend the whole rest of my life having fun? Speaking of having fun, I have recently jumped on the microdosing bandwagon. Anybody else into microdosing? That's some people in the back, the ones in the dark back there. I've been microdosing testosterone. Just enough to have the good male traits, like a little more energy, a little more strength, better libido, but like not so much that I'll start interrupting people and giving unsolicited advice. I went to the gynecologist recently, and let me tell you, that guy was so into female anatomy. But like not in a creepy way, in like an old car enthusiast who knows every detail of every make and model, like even the really obscure ones. I got in there, and he looks at me and he goes, ooh, a 1984 Chevrolet Cavalier. Classic. The suspension is great on this thing. Very roomy interior. Fluids are looking a little low, though. Have you been getting serviced regularly? Surprised you opted to keep the original carcass. Nobody has ever been more excited to talk about my genitals than that man. When I first got in the office, he very excitedly asked me, have you ever seen your vagina in Ultra HD on a 48-inch plasma screen? I looked around nervously and I said, no, why? Have you? Turns out, in this office, they live stream your internal exam. So you can have a spelunking adventure in your very own cave, live in real time. Ladies, if you thought a regular pap smear was awkward and intrusive, you should try it in Ultra HD. And the best part was, this man was narrating the entire experience, and he was quizzing me on anatomy. He's in there like, you see that over there at 9 o'clock? Do you know what that is? And I still don't know because I couldn't hear over all the reverb down there. You know, I always thought Someday I will make a midlife curtain call and try my hand at being a lesbian, but man, after seeing that point of view, it's terrifying. I think that might be the one thing that we don't give men enough credit for. The fact that you all are willing to get down in that. It's not for me. Anyway, with this appointment, I found out that my hormones are all screwed up after 20 plus years of being on the birth control pill. Yeah, I got put on birth control when I was 16, which is crazy because my mushroom haircut and my personality were already I did not need birth control. Yeah, so Dr. Vagina told me that yeah. This guy, he is literally the expert on women's hormones, but even he was like, yeah, I don't really know how much testosterone you need to be on. Just start with like a pea-sized amount, slowly go up from there, and if you start growing an Adam's apple, you've gone too far. So far, so good, I think. And I am starting to feel a lot better, and I am looking forward to when I get my hormones retested, because I'm hoping that I can take the results into my boss, and I can ask him for a raise. It's also really great to have a stockpile of testosterone to threaten my boyfriend with if we ever get in a fight. Keep that shit up, I will overdose. It's bigger than you. Thank you, everybody. That's